Orange Farm. Our reporter Ntlantla Kgatlhane is standing by with a representative of the party. Over to you, Ntlantla.
Good day to you, Francis. Talking to you right here from Orange Farm in Vuku Senzele Primary School, where the EFF is hosting a celebration. You know, they are honoring old people that live here, so they decided to have a Christmas party for them. But to speak to us a little bit more about that, we're going to speak to the EFF's Ndlozi to just tell us more about that. And Mbuyiseni, before we get to today's event,
yes,
your message as the EFF to South Africans about today.
Look, we need South Africans to wake up from the illusion that there is reconciliation on the basis of race that is happening. The most important reconciliation that our people can ever have is to be reconciled to the means of production, is to be reconciled to the land. That is the only thing that is going to bring dignity and social cohesion in South Africa. The illusion of the last 22 years has been based on a dehumanizing concept of reconciliation. But what is important about decolonization is precisely that you've got to return people to the land. That dignifies them, that gives them humanity. So we say that it's time to move from reconciliation to economic freedom and economic justice.
Mbuyiseni, your views as the EFF on the perception that people have, you know, that during this day or on this day, you know, black people are the ones in large numbers celebrating today than their counterparts. Your views on that?
Yeah, well, white people are not interested. Why should they be interested in people that they despise? Why should they be interested in people that they don't take seriously? There is a trend, particularly now resurfacing in social media, if you take into consideration incidences like Penny Sparrow, but also the coffin assault case, that there is still deep hatred of black people, which is hidden somewhere, but it's beginning to resurface again. They're gaining much more confidence. But on days like this, that's when we get a demonstration that they actually have no interest in a collective project about making this country a place where everybody who lives in it feels that they belong in it. So I'm not shocked that that is the case. Why should white people not despise black people? What do black people have? There's nothing beautiful about black people. Why should anybody want to be black? And that's perhaps what they have deep inside. So what you've got to do is that you've got to begin to have a project that makes black beautiful, that makes black humanized, that makes black attractive. Then people will want to reconcile with us. Otherwise, we are a lost and defeated nation that we were in 1652. How do you correct that? You've got to take land back. You've got to nationalize the mines. You've got to reconcile our people to the means of subsistence, to the means of production, so that they are able to redignify themselves. Otherwise, I don't think that we're going to ever see an interested white community in being together, in finding a togetherness with black people. They can't want to be associated with a despised people.
Let's come to today's event. What influenced the event today?
Look, it's an annual event. It's in my ward. I come from Orange Farm, Ward 131. This is Orange Farm 131. We are in a school, Ntlantla Primary School. We've been given these premises. Every time on the 16th of December, I organize a Christmas lunch with all the elderly. We slaughtered a cow yesterday. Now we are eating it. We are sitting nicely with the elderly people. I keep going from table to table to hear how they are doing. Because normally in December, the elderly people get deserted. Young people throw their kids on them and they go to holidays, they go to party, they forget about the elderly. So we said, no, we are not going to forget about the elderly, because we've got the duty to put a smile on their face in their last days on earth, in their last years on earth. They are supposed to be the happiest people around. So this is about them today, and but also is to honor the fact that, they've brought us to where we are. They pray for us every day. But also is to send a strong message out there that let's take care of our elderly. A society that doesn't take care of their elderly is a society that is doomed to fail. But also, most significantly, is to make sure that they know that the Economic Freedom Fighters is a party that cares for them, that the leadership of the EFF cares for them, cares about their well-being, cares to take out the whole day and listen to them.
But why Orange Farm?
But that's where I come from. That is, after 12 months of being in Cape Town, of being everywhere else in South Africa, let me come back home and let them enjoy the parliament salary. That salary that they see from far. we slaughter a cow, let them enjoy it as the elderly or koko nabomkhulu bethu. Let them enjoy it. They know that they've got one of their own who is there in parliament.
We saw you earlier interacting with them. What was your message to them?
My message was very simple, that today we're not here to ask them for votes. We're not here to ask them for any political favors. We are here to say to them, we value you. We are here to say to them, have a good life in the last years of your lives. And we are here to say to them, even if people would want to desert you during the festive season, we are not going to desert you. We are going to spend this festive season with you in mind, with you in person. And we even went to the extent of slaughtering a cow. We slaughtered with them, we cooked with them, we do everything with them, because we want to say to them, they are valuable.
Well, with that being said, Francis, we heard that the EFF came here today to just show appreciation, not to ask them to vote for them. With that being said, it's back to you in studio.
Right, thank you very much. That was Ntlantla Kgatlhane speaking to the EFF's Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. Some strong words about what he says is a lack of reconciliation in this country.